Most of us are still recovering from yesterday's battles, but I've asked Dejol if he would construct a cooking stove for us. So I think 2 iron plates is what he requires, and we will build it just down here. So let's see, food, cooking stove, and let's just place it next to the fire. Probably best to have it on the one level. It would be good if the pipe stuck through the wall to exhaust the fumes, so I think we'll just place it there and Dejol can get to work building that. I don't think it's going to be immediately useful to us, however. At the moment, I don't think we can cook dust witches. Let's see if we check our research under farming. I don't know. Cooking stove, there we go. So dried meat, yeah, obviously. Vegetables and rice bowl. Vegetables and rice are not going to grow well in the arid environment in which we are based. And there is no sign of chew sticks or dust witches, which we might be able to make. So to me, I think then we need level 2 research. And for that, we need to research small house. And we have 7 in, science books at the moment, so I think we'll queue up small house. And then hopefully we don't need to be in a small house to do the research. But tech level 2 requires 6 books, we need 1 more. And just to check in here, yes, nothing to be done there. What can we craft at our weapons bench? A staff and an iron club. The staffs... I may want to begin making staffs or staves. We shall see. But for now, Dejol, I want you back to the bar. So we have a decent amount of money for the moment for what we need to buy. Well, hello, barman. I'm interested in science books, if you have any. I think we have... No, we haven't bought you out, so... What do I want to purchase here? Let's get... We'll take the iron plates. We'll take your raw meat. And we don't need many books. Let's just take 4. I think that's enough for now. I don't think I'm... Well, I am actually fit now. I can get up, get back to work. Telemina needs a bit longer. Muto, Ruka also. But I can now come in here and resume research. I've just realised that the tree which once grew through our building still exists above the roof. But yes, Dejol, please deposit those research books. And I can return to researching. So we have the small house. I will then research tech level 2. We still have 3 books left. These require 2 books. But before we get to researching how to make dust witches and chew sticks, we have more work to do. Dijol. If you return up here, well, actually you have iron plates on you. I think you have enough for now. So you come over to the bench. Come over to the inventory then. Add those plates and let's see. Staffs are polearm class. They aren't as heavy. And we also need to think about sell value. So these would sell for 603. They sell for 754. Let's get you started making some staffs. The Sheik prefer not to do tasks such as this. Manufacturing, farming, researching are not their strengths. Their strengths are in being strong and combat. But for the moment, our resources are limited. I'll let them sleep on a bit longer. How much longer does our research take? Really? We're almost halfway there. The reason I'm wondering is because it might be worth our while heading out to our cacti. Just to make sure that they are fully watered. But no, let's stay as we are for now. I'm going to spend the time until the others recover, researching and allowing Dijol to churn out a few staves. So it was not long before the other 3 made a full recovery from their wounds, and I have tasked Dijol with taking them out down to our fields to make sure that they're all fully watered. Ruka has a few barrels of water that we were able to get from the well yesterday. I wonder if this is the same bone dog that was here yesterday, belonging to the slave traders. Well, it's feeding, so maybe I'll survive. Yes, so I've stayed behind. I've completed the research into the small house, and I'm now researching the next level of tech. That will keep me occupied for some hours. And hopefully my comrades will be safe on their journey out to our fields. As usual, once we've taken care of the watering the crops, I'm going to split into 2 groups, one of which will work the wells, the other will come back and mine copper. The unending task. Thinking back on how things went yesterday, we did obviously suffer at the hands of the hungry bandits, but we were able to beat them on both occasions, despite being quite outnumbered. So I'm hopeful that we're getting to a point where our numbers and our skill will enable us to fight toe-to-toe with hungry bandits at least, rather than having to run back up to the hub for assistance from the guards in the bar every time. So I've completed my research into tech level 2, and now desert cooking is what I need. I need to create research bench level 2, so can I upgrade this at the moment? No, for some reason. Doesn't need to be in a small house after all. I wouldn't have thought so. But I don't think there is such a dwelling in the hub. Turning outside, and also it has become dark. I didn't realise we were so close to night. It's a small shacks. I don't think they count as small houses. Residential small. That was also a small shack. The rest of the buildings around look like storm houses or L houses. But I will go and I'll work on the production of staffs. Ah, who do we have here? Hive traders. Okay, Deja, I'll come and speak to the trader then. We have no money, very little money, but they may still have something that's worth purchasing. Please show me your wares. Oh, goodbye. So plenty of cactus. Research books are very cheap, but not necessary at the moment. I don't think I'm going to take anything from here. We have wheat straw of our own. Hemp is not of any use to us, neither is cotton, and we have plenty of cacti, obviously. So thank you for the offer, but I must decline for now. Perhaps another time. So let's have Deja return to the companions. And Ruka, you have deposited, I think, the water in this field. So take them both. This one in here. And the other field probably can do with a barrel as well. And it's been placed. Okay. I decided to uproot the wheat straw I had planted and leave just the cacti for now, given how difficult it is or how much time it takes to obtain water. I think we'll have our friends here work through the night. Ruka, let's have you work the well. Telemina and Muto can go back and mine copper. I don't believe it's any more dangerous to be out working at night. Perhaps it is, we shall find out. And it's maybe not actually the best idea to have Ruka working here, given she has the heavy backpack, although it's not so heavy anymore. Maybe she'll be able to run at a fair pace if need be. Muto, you are here working. And we have 4 ingots of copper already. And obviously that's another reason why it would have been better to have Ruka here. These two are going to be limited in how much copper they can actually store. So we may not spend too long here. In fact, I think I will work this well, or Dejal will work this well, until we have a barrel, and then we'll head back. I would rather keep the group together as much as possible. No sign of any groups of travellers, but many's the time I've been ambushed here and taken by complete surprise. So for now we have 2 barrels already in the well. That will suffice for the moment. Five copper ingots. So Dejal will bring the crew back to the hub. And he can continue putting Ruka and Telamina through their paces. Muto, I might actually have Muto turn his hand at making the weapons. So we'll collect 1 more copper ingot and return to our base. Okay, so I have 1 staff which I need to pick up here and return to using this. We do have this as a repeat job, so it should continue until we're out of iron plates. I think what I'm going to do though is Muto has developed some skill with blunt weapons over the last couple of days. I tend to split my time between crossbows and blunt weapons. So I think I want to improve my martial arts abilities. So I'm going to pass my spiked club over to Muto. Let him make use of that. And I will fight with my bare hands. And hopefully impress my Shek companions. So Ruka, I think we'll have you carry 1 backpack and Telamina will carry the other. Your backpack is only moderately heavy at the moment, despite not actually carrying very much. You trade with Muto then. And that's still moderate load. There we go, you now have a heavy load. Telamina, you trade also for this last ingot. And then if you come up here, gather some heavy supplies, perhaps some water. Iron plates, 10 kilos. Water is 40 kilos. I think I'll take the iron plates as well, and you can carry that. And Dejol, take them out, do some laps. Muto, you get the night off, and I'm going to have you... Oh, there is no research to be done right now. A small shack and a storm house we can now build. Research. Medium building shells would allow us to build an L house, a long house and a bug house. So there's no such thing as a small house, apparently. So I can build a research bench too. Yes, okay. 10 iron plates. Well, we have almost 10 iron plates as it is. Muto, you come and retrieve the books from here and then dismantle that bench. The others are moving at a very slow pace indeed. Telemina is 76% encumbrance, Aruka 59. So Telemina's strength, which is very poor actually, should be increasing quite quickly. Aruka is stronger, which she needs, but still needs to improve obviously, to be able to use her plank more effectively. You keep moving, and I think actually you should head into the bar. Yeah, that sped you up. Dejol, please sell the copper ingots that we have and see if you can pick up some more iron plates. Okay, so why are we not using this? It is empty. Well, leave it then. In fact, you help to dismantle the research bench. Dejol, you check with our friend the barman. Okay, we have 6. So, Ruka, is it you that carries the iron? That copper, it is. There we go. Well, in trade for the copper, let's get some iron plates. We'll take them all, since we're now making good use of them, and let's take off jobs. How much money do we have? 821. Let's take the building material. Can I make more room? And who else carries a backpack? Muto. Well, we don't need the backpack actually. Let's get the dried meat for now. And we'll take one more science book. And if you head back now, all of you, that would be great. So, we're looking now for research bench 2. Can we make it fit in here? It's not looking likely. About over here. Seriously, it cannot fit anywhere in here. Ah, there was a flash of green there. But yeah, that is not a location for it. No. Ah. Well, we're not going to set our research bench there. I wonder, then, would it fit up at the end? Muto, please help me to dismantle our smith, weaponsmith. And if you would come and assist us as well, that would be very welcomed. It would be ideal if we could get the research bench in here. Running very slowly. I mean, I suppose you are burdened, the most burdened out of everyone. So, if I can, I would like to fit our research bench here, and we'll just maybe move our weaponsmith up to the other end. It's a lot of work just to be able to cook some basic chew sticks, but actually, having said that, most of us are hungry and we have no food. So who hungers the most? Yes, telling me now, could you trade with Ruka? Pass her that meat. And get back to assisting with this. There we go. And now if I pick up these iron plates, and let's see if we can fit this bench in. Still not. So it still would fit somewhere around here, but not apparently up here. No messages as to why. Let's step back out of the way. Let's get further out of the way. We'll try that again. There we go, it fits now, after a fashion. I'd obviously like it to take up as little space as possible. So we could place it in here. And we need the 10 iron plates. Okay, who does have iron plates then? Ruka. Now you are building, I apologise. So if we have iron plates added, you should all now join in. You can wear your backpack. And our weaponsmith could potentially fit that in here somewhere. Again, it's not ideal placing. Would you instead fit up here? There we are. Yes, that's fine there. How many iron plates do we have? We've placed 6. We have another 3 there, and 5. We have plenty. And once this is complete, I think I will have Muto undertake the research. Everyone, please continue to focus on this. Okay, we still need one more iron plate. Telemina has 1. I have none left. So, Telemina, you add that material, the rest of you build, and I'm going to stop with the cactus farm jobs for now. And you can continue to build. Well, you do not need materials because Telemina has added them. Excellent. Now then, everyone turn their attention to the weaponsmith. Let's take this off as well. Where am I going now? To engineer. Engineer what? I do not think there's anything actually needing engineered. We shall see. There must be something down by the fields. In need of construction? I cannot think what it would be though. The wells are both complete. We have no fields being constructed or needing upgraded. I am confused. Now the research books, let's give them to Muto. And you can go over, place them. This is still not complete. Yes, inventory, sorry. You add them and desert cooking. Cooking desserts would be lovely, but desert cooking is what we require. Here we are out of iron plates. So we must leave that be for now. Ruka, you can store the building supplies. we'll leave that. And I think now we will head out back to our farming and our copper mining. Copper mining is actually the most important at the moment. We need the money to buy food. Muto can stay home and undertake the research. He is getting a bit of a knack for it. It would be nice to get a dedicated scientist. I believe we can ignore these Holy Nation outlaws for now. And we will have Ruka and perhaps Dejol work the copper mine just now. I will take Telemina with me to the fields and the wells. And we'll spend today in the usual manual labour. Hopefully with the reward of good food at the end of the day.